children form their stereotypes about jobs and what science means, what technology means, what engineering means, what maths means really early primary school. Boys might be given toys that are boys' toys and girls might be given toys that are girls' toys. And so really early, if boys are playing with Lego and trucks and chemistry sets and girls are playing with dolls and cooking equipment, they're very early being given a message about what it means for boys and girls, what their careers are going to look like. As teachers, we've got a really important role to broaden that outlook for our students. A part of that is they also form stereotypes about what they're good at in STEM. A big thing in that range is spatial thinking. Girls get very anxious very early about tasks where they're asked to move blocks around and rearrange them and see them from different points of view. And for technology, using computers and coding and things like that, they formed stereotypes about those things really early. And so part of that is the environment they're learning in can influence that sense of whether or not they belong in STEM. So we can change our classroom environments to influence that sense of belonging. And what messages do our classroom environments send to children of who belongs in STEM? And there are lots of classroom strategies that we can use as teachers to help overcome those early stereotypes. So one of the first things we can do is we can select some gender neutral STEM products or have a variety of things that we have in our classroom, like posters or videos or pictures or drawing activities where we either don't say it's a man or a woman, or we make sure that there's a mix of men and women that are being shown as being in STEM. We can select classroom media representing gender balanced role models. So if we're showing that women in STEM careers exist, that will help girls see themselves as a STEM career being something that they can aspire to. Self-assess your environment and your behaviour. And I know that this is a big one for me. When I first started teaching, somebody pulled me aside and said, "Hey, do you realise that you're talking to the boys more than you're talking to the girls in your science classroom?" And I hadn't realized that. And I had to step back and look at myself when I was teaching. And if you see misconceptions happen in your classroom where somebody says, "Hey, girls can't do that, that's science," that you make sure use that as a teaching opportunity to help your classroom see that, wait, no, that's a misconception. Boys and girls can both do STEM just as well. It's just a matter of learning together.